Do you know how to behave? Listen. This is so practical. Nothing is practical, but nothing. Nothing is practical but this. Throw it out. I don't care what it is. I don't care how much time you put into it. How much money you put in it. Throw it out for heaven's sake. Get rid of the junk so you can start work right. Do you know how to behave? Ask yourself, do you know how to behave in an embarrassing situation? Do you know how to behave in a tense situation? Let's look into that a little bit. When you're in a tense situation with some other person, who, you name it, wife, husband, the barber, you name it. You are in a tense situation for one reason alone. I don't care how rude the other person is or how inconsiderate. You are tense because you are still mechanically going along with what was told you, 50 years ago, 10 years ago, and you haven't broken this yet. And among other things we're going to do in following talks, we're setting the background here tonight, is to find out how to break this spell. Now, the spell consists, and I'm going to give you a lot of synonyms. You add your own. You add the ones that you have. The hoax, the spell, the spell, consists of being unhappy. It consists of being afraid of what another human being can do to you. Now just stop there for a minute. It consists of being afraid of what another human being can do to you. It consists of being tense. It consists of being nervous. And it consists of a terrible, compulsive, mechanical need to put another human being on your side. Anytime you need allies, anytime I need allies, someone to back me up, I said in anything whatever, any program, any spiritual program, if you need another human being on your side, it's simply because you don't know who you are and what you want out of life. We think we know what we want, by the way, and then when we get it, we don't want it anymore, right? Once we get the new girlfriend, the new boyfriend, the new husband, the new wife, we get the money. And you ever notice that you have to turn in another direction right away? And we never learn from this. We never learn that we're never completed by what we get, which means that you and I are going to have to stop running somewhere. And you know what that'll do when you stop running somewhere? It'll shock the life out of you. It will put you in the terror, more or less consciously, not completely, maybe just that much. But you will now be living consciously in the terror, in the hoax, in which you have lived all your life, since you were a boy, since you were a girl. Remember when let's cover that briefly. Remember when you were children in school? I can remember certain things, I'm sure you can. Remember the boy who was 2 years older than you and therefore 3 inches taller than you, who you were scared of? That sunk in. That is still operating in your life, but you don't know it. Or the girl who didn't pass the test. You name your own sad experiences that a very sick society put into you when you were younger. To stand all alone without wanting a thing from you, or this gentleman, means I am going to have to go through, oh, for heaven's sake, I can't do it by reading a book or coming to a meeting like this. Look, we sit here very comfortable and we listen to a talk, and then when the meeting is over, we go out the same kind of human beings that we were before. Nothing has changed. You've heard a good talk, and you may go away critically, or you may go away with a slight praise, or you may go away indifferent. But you don't go away a changed human being. Now I'll give you a start right now tell you that you are all under this hoax, but that you can start tonight and to use the rest of this series to no longer listen, to no longer be scared of death, to no longer be scared of what another person can do to you, so that you get to the point where you practically, and do it alone, not in front of other people, you scream out and you say, I am not going to live under this pain, under this anxiety, under this pretense that's driving me mad. Pretense, I'm not going to live under this pretense anymore, because a very, very small part of me says that it is completely unnecessary. That part is telling you the truth, that you don't have to live the way you have lived all your life.